I hope you come back.
Good morning. It's been a while, but hang in there. We're coming to you. On a dusty road.
Rudy's just been stuck at home.
Yeah, my car's in the shop. I don't have another car that I can drive right now, so I'm stuck in the crib for about 2 more days. Then I get my car back and I can roll again. Roller coaster. Say what?
Say who?
Say why? Yeah, this will work. We can make this work. And we can adjust height and everything on this man. This is the shiznick. If you know what the shiznick is.
The shiznit?
The shiznick. Look, see? All we gotta do is position the phone on these things and tighten this shit up. It's a good tripod. In fact, it's a very expensive tripod.
What's up, Uncle Dean?
What is that?
What's up, Henry?
Hen. What's up, man?
Buddy of mine. Do you remember? What's up, Happy 420? Do you remember Brad Brinker?
I think so.
Kind of a fat kid.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
he was at one of our. He's been in one of our whatchamacallit
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in shows.
Yeah.
He brought in his own weed. Guy who grows all organic.
Oh, okay.
Living soil.
Cool.
So he just gives teas and stuff. So, what the fuck? I turned your volume down. Why is it making so much fucking...
You didn't turn it down enough. Turn it down more. Oh, that's that notification bullshit.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy 424, yeah.
Happy 424. That's a good one. So you know I'm by next week I'll have a what do they call it? I haven't smoked any weed in 2 days. So
2 days?
Yes. I just been smoking hash and I'm almost out of that. But
how are you almost out of hash? You make so much goddamn hash.
I haven't made because I can't find my bags.
Oh.
So I gotta buy some bags when I get some money. But GoFundMe page. I'll have it up next week.
Okay.
So the title on my GoFundMe page is Detroit Rudy versus the universe.
Versus the universe.
The universe is gonna be my bucket list of things I want to do before I croak. You laughing? I'm serious as a motherfucker. So I want to go to Asia.
Yeah.
And I might even go to Africa too. But
I figured you might want to go to Africa before you want to go to Asia.
No, I want to go to Asia first.
What's up? Natural rights exist.
Natural rights exist.
That's what it says.
Oh well.
So, why Asia over Africa?
Because Asia, to me, I want to go someplace where I'm really rare. I want to go someplace where I'm rare.
I mean, you're pretty rare here.
No. No, I'm not rare here.
You want to do the universe, question mark.
Yeah, I want to do everything known to man if I can before I croak.
So you'd be all about if they're like, we need volunteers to go on this generational ship and just...
I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Yeah. It's time for me to really expand my my horizons. I'll be 75 in just a few months. I think it's time, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
So I'm going to start a GoFundMe page.
You haven't been in Detroit your whole life?
Well, most of my life. I've lived in other cities. I've lived in Washington, D.C., Nebraska, Alaska.
I mean, you're pretty rare in Nebraska.
No. Well, yeah. But there's a black population in Nebraska.
Of course, there's a black population throughout the whole country.
So like, there wasn't a lot of black people in Lincoln, Nebraska, but there was a few of them. But yeah.
No, I never seen a video of Morgan Freeman talk about racism 12 years ago.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that, but I'm not sure.
And the cost of living 38% of U.S. Oh, that's you talking about. Henry's talking about Asia.
Yeah, the cost of living, man, is unbelievably different.
I don't think I'm black. I'm pretty positive I'm not black. I mean,
Well, you got black in you.
maybe.
We all come from Africa.
I know we all come from Africa.
So if we trace you back, and you never left Africa and went north, you'd be a black man today.
So if he said stop talking about it, why are you talking about it now? Because we weren't talking about racism, but you just brought it up.
No, we're not talking about racism. We're just talking about life in general. Racism is more. It's more racism in America and the Western countries.
Who the fuck is this? You?
Yeah, that's me back in '82.
Shit, you kind of look like Justin.
You see my hair, don't you?
Yeah, I see your goddamn hair. You definitely kind of look like Justin.
And look at what's around me. I was in the music.
Yeah.
Just got through eating something, and there's a scale, and some papers, and some matches.
The sports channel. This is 24.
You talking the paper?
Browns, Nip, Lions.
Yep. That's a classic fit there, buddy.
Yeah.
It's classic like a motherfucker. Yeah, that's back when I was handsome and desirable.
Scott Adams is kind of a dick.
Who is Scott Adams?
Scott Adams is the dude that created Dilbert that talked about how he doesn't believe that races should mingle. And
he said that he didn't want to live around black people.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
And black people shouldn't be around white people.
I don't think black people and white people are different. I think humans are humans.
They are.
And the fact that we still think of people in
colors and shit like that.
To me. Rick and Morty did a great episode where they basically went to a thing and there was this planet with, like, it was being mind controlled by like a single entity was basically mind controlling the whole population.
Okay.
It took over the whole population. So and it brought it up to, because they all had the same mind. So it wasn't really, these people weren't doing what they wanted. And then they free them. And it turns out that these people war over their nipples. Because one has round circle nipples and the other one has pointy diamond nipples. And to me, that's the same shit as fucking black and white. Like, brown.
It's a difference.
We're all human.
We're all human.
You know what I'm saying?
We all bleed, shit, throw up.
I don't know.
Is it, racism is insane when you think about it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that Roland isn't. He didn't say that. Yes, he did. How did he not say that? I heard him literally say it.
Who, Joe Rogan?
No, Scott Adams. That's the Dilbert guy, right? We're talking about the same guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said. I saw the video.
Yeah. No, he definitely fucking said it.
Oh yeah, he said it and said it with conviction.
But yes, I do agree. Justin Roland was cleared, so he should get his job back. But will he get his job back? Who the fuck knows?
You mean the cartoonist? You talking about the cartoonist, right?
He said that races shouldn't live together.
Yep.
He doesn't believe black people should be living in his fucking neighborhood. That's exactly what he said. And if I'm paraphrasing, I'm sorry, but that's just how I am.
No, that's what he said. I heard it too. In fact, all you gotta do is go back and check about it. You'll see.
He's not a troll. The dude's a piece of shit. The dude he's a guy that made a bunch of money off of fucking drawing a comic, and he thinks he's better than you because he made money off drawing comics. I don't understand.
I think all
these fucking people who do nothing, celebrities included, left, right, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Black, white, doesn't matter.
All these fucking people who do absolutely nothing to make the fucking money that they actually hoard is fucking amazing. The CEOs who are making fucking $150,000 more than the people who are actually doing the fucking work that makes the fucking money that they're
62 billionaires hold almost all the fucking
your phone
money.
Just died.
It shouldn't have.
Oh no, there it is. All right.
They said this guy was on his sub. He said there's 62 billionaires in the United States.
Okay.
Multimillionaires and billionaires. They hold more wealth than 3.5 billion people in the world. 62 people.
All right. Look at that. Look at the difference. 75 and what? 80s, so you're in your 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're about Justin's age.
Yeah.
You look like Justin. And that's not me being, well, I guess I could be racist. Why does your phone keep doing?
What is it doing?
It just keeps turning down for some reason.
I have no idea. I got a crazy fucking phone. I hate these phones.
That's again, that's a racist mentality of thinking that black people hate you. People that are of other colors.
Black people don't give a shit.
Yeah, they want to live.
They just want to live a
normal life.
Like a normal life and have the same advantages that everybody else has. Black people have never been. I should put it like this.
The mustache. That's what's blowing me is that mustache, and you got the fucking goddamn the Moses Malone fucking headband.
That's the Rudy headband. That's before Moses Malone.
That's the Rudy headband.
That's the Rudy headband, dude. Yeah, buddy. I was in my. I was doing some of my best shit there, dude. But them days is over.
See, I think the internal struggle from people like Scott Adams who think that black people hate them is not true. It's the reality is he hates himself because he's a piece of shit. He's made millions of dollars while other people have basically starved.
He shouldn't really have any complaints. No, he really shouldn't have any complaints.
About anything because he's allowed to do whatever the fuck
he's drawn some fucking stick figures and made billions of dollars. He should be kissing his own ass.
Then he should go the fuck away if he's a troll. I don't like trolls either. I hate people who just say shit to say shit.
Yeah.
That's annoying to me.
Especially people with influence.
I don't like small talk. So if you're going to small talk on the internet, which is just trolling, you're just trying to get people to react to you, then fuck off. You have no actual talent. You have no reason to be here.
Do something to better society. That's especially when you got big money. You're supposed to be doing everything you can to better society.
So I brought this up when we were on the basketball podcast about how I think, like, for one, I believe that the fucking all sports right now is just filled with nepotism. There's like hardly anybody.
Filled with it.
It's probably 10% of the population that's in the basketball or football or baseball.
Sports.
Well, baseball maybe a little less because they do go worldly. Like they go south and they pull a lot of talent from the south.
But, yeah, you're talking about the Hispanic players.
Yeah, but
let's remember something. Let's remember something. All of these sports that we look at today, in their inception and for years, were discriminatory. They were, black people couldn't even play baseball until the 50s? Before
40 something.
Okay, the first player was who?
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. Yeah, okay, that was. Yeah. Wasn't that the early 50s?
No, I think it was 40 something. But I don't know. What's that?
But still, I'm just making a point. So at one time, there was only white guys playing basketball. In fact, there was no dunking.
Well, it wasn't basketball, but baseball.
No basketball.
I know.
Yeah, and baseball.
I know.
Yeah.
But there was leagues. There was like an actual league.
Do you know that hockey was started by black guys? Did you know that the hockey leagues were started by black players? There was a black hockey league, one of the first hockey leagues ever in Canada. I didn't know this till the other day. Crazy, huh?
Are they, okay, hold on. This is one. Okay, he says, in hockey, now they have to make sure teams are less white. No, they don't.
Less white?
Because if you look at hockey, every team's fucking white. You know why it's hard to watch hockey? Because you're not seeing the actual population of hockey players. Like, the people who could be good at hockey. It's a very, like, in Canada and Sweden, if you're good at it at a young age and you enjoy it, they actually help you.
Yeah.
They put you on teams, and there's a whole system set up to
advance
you through and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have that in here. Here it's just whoever got money can play hockey. That's a legit fact.
Because hockey is an expensive sport.
It's an expensive sport. It's impossible to play unless you have a fucking rink around you, and even then you have to have money to get on the rink.
Yeah, if you can get time on the rink.
But even basketball, for example, is a sport filled with like 10% of the people come from not middle class. Because again, if you come from middle class or upper middle class, the advantage you have over someone stricken with poverty is enormous.
Enormous.
So if you're someone, my point was is I was trying to tell people, or not trying to tell people, I was arguing with Justin. It's like, okay, yeah, if they really were like, how are there all these people who supposedly come from the gutter haven't helped the gutter? Does that make sense?
It's crazy, man. The whole reason why humanity is still talking about racism and shit like that, to me, is insane. It really is. I mean, this is a stupid fucking point. But there you go.
I mean, Freeway Ricky Ross got fucked over. I ain't no doubt about that.
Who?
Freeway Ricky Ross, the real Rick Ross. The guy was literally being fed drugs by the fucking CIA.
I'm not up.
You don't know who Rick Ross is?
No, I don't.
How the fuck do you not know who Freeway Rick Ross is? He's a dude that started the crack epidemic.
I don't know nothing about him until you mentioned it just
Okay.
now. Freeway, where's he from?
California.
That's probably why I don't.
I know, but he's like super famous. He went to like, so what happened was is in the 80s, he was getting coke. Like the CIA was basically funneling coke to him so they could, and then they were taking that money and they were
buying guns and shit.
for fucking military things down there.
Yeah.
But they were basically giving it to him to give to the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
And then he figured out that if you do this with it, it turns it into a smokable product.
Right.
And his people were trying to smoke it anyway. So he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to make it. And it's
smokable.
That's what became crack.
Okay.
Because people were smoking cocaine before crack was around.
Yeah.
You know, it's just difficult. Where
they were putting it in the cigarettes.
Yeah, where crack is just a little easier to smoke.
Yeah. They were putting it in the cigarettes. And it doesn't hit you as strong as after they turn it into a rock to smoke.
Yes.
You know, you get a little buzz from it.
The rock concentrated it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he does that. Then in the 80s, it's this big thing. He basically goes to jail for life. Like, he's never supposed to get out. But he actually gets his law degree. He, like, does all kinds of shit in school, in prison, and gets out. And come to find out that CIA was doing it all. But
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like White Boy Rick.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like, they basically use a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
and really use them, too.
Yeah, really use the fuck out of him and then put him in jail.
Yeah, like, so they can't talk about this shit.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Although he's got some documentary now that he's showing around. White Boy Rick.
Oh, he definitely started the cocaine. He talked about it. I've listened to him talk about it on Joe Rogan. He's the one that came up with the idea of making it smokable. Like, it was him that was like, well, let's do something.
See,
because his clientele were smoking it.
But see, at first, the way you cooked up cocaine was with ether. You put the cocaine in a little bottle of ether and spin it around, it would turn into a rock. But the federal government made it hard to get ether. So guys experimented and found out you could do it with baking soda.
Yeah, which is, yeah.
Everywhere. Yeah. Ether was hard to find.
Yeah.
But baking soda was everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he did know how to read, maybe.
What?
Supposedly, if I remember, Rick Ross taught himself how to read and then educated himself in...
He didn't know how to read?
I mean, he knew how to read, but not like read.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he knew how to read a fucking sign.
Right, but big...
Yeah, to actually read a book and shit. Because again, the dude, they had so much fucking money that they had...
they had tons of money.
No. They had a room in one of the houses, like your house here. They had a room that was just full of ones.
Yeah.
They didn't even cash in ones.
Well, you heard about the Chambers brothers here, right?
Who?
The Chambers brothers.
No, I never heard of them.
They had so much money. They had so many ones.
I guess they couldn't read street signs.
They would drive around in the community and just throw big wide ones out of the car. They ran out of room to hide money. When they busted them, they went in the house, and like you said, they had a room full of money.
Yeah.
The whole room, you couldn't even get in it.
Full of just one.
And then they had, because there's a video they made when the guy said, man, all these fucking ones are taking up too much space. And the guy said, well, fuck it, let's just get the ones away. They had a...
That's when Making It Rain came into
yes,
play, maybe?
They had a fucking luxury home parked in the driveway full of $1 bills. Boxes with nothing but ones.
Uncle Dean said 80s in West Palm Beach, Florida. West Palm, Florida. Lots of crack.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that was when...
Yeah, okay, he said you could be right. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I know he couldn't. He definitely educated the fuck out of himself in college. Like he got himself to where he basically freed himself.
Well, what the fuck else did he have to do?
I know. Well, I mean, some people don't go that way.
I mean, when you're in
Brandon's
prison,
getting out.
where?
You remember Brandon?
Yes, the one you were telling me about.
Yeah, he gets out on tomorrow.
Out of sight.
Right? He's a size 48 pant.
What?
Yeah. See, the opposite.
He's huge.
He went the opposite of what happened with, like, he got 6 years and he just, went, like, he did 6 years.
Yeah.
Something that something 100 years ago, people wouldn't even have batted an eye at.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying he was right or wrong, but I don't think he deserves 6
that was excessive.
fucking years.
That was excessive.
Because again, think about this. He's going to have to pay all that back. So you're looking at 10, 15 years of him paying for that. You have to
pay what back?
You have to pay for your stay.
Fuck them.
That's
joke. I wouldn't pay shit.
And they put you back in.
I'd have to find me again.
I'm just saying.
I'd be gone. They get tired of looking for my ass. That's some bullshit.
6 years, he had a sexual encounter with a minor, someone who was 14, 15 years old.
How old was he when that happened?
18, 19.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Maybe 20.
Okay.
So, and the girl was already sexually active. She actually had a boyfriend, and it was going to be probation, and the dad came in and gave some stupid fucking thing and basically got him put in jail for 2 years. 2 of 15. He got up to 15, but 2 is what he was supposed to serve.
The minimum.
Yeah. And he served 6. And he's still going to go on probation for 2 years.
Size 48. Oh, he wasn't in the weight room working out and shit, huh?
Yeah, he was just eating. He knew she was underage. She was a girl that was sexually promiscuous I'm sure he was at
his age.
Understand this? No. For one, the dude wasn't 20.
If he was
20, he wasn't 20 in his head.
But
he was like a fucking 15-year-old.
But that's the point I'm making. He was young, and he made a mistake.
Again, now everyone's different. There are kids. I know a kid right now that's 12, 13 years old that's more mature than most 25-year-olds. In the sense of he's smoking weed, and I'd hand him a joint without a care because I know he's like...
Yeah, he's a grown-up.
He's a grown-up in a sense. He lost his father recently, like a couple of years ago. Like, he's grown up fast. His dad made him grow up fast anyway because his dad was kind of like that. His dad was very much an independent guy, the dude that fucking got here from Cuba. Like, he got here...
Oh, well, that in itself is a trip.
He got here from Cuba, lied about his age. So he could stay and get some schooling and get a diploma. So he ended up saying he was 16 and when he was 18. So, but either way, that's different than this. This dude was running around just being an idiot and had no idea what the world was like and was literally probably 16, 17 in mental age in a sense, like no real structure, no real purpose, no anything. And
he's just out there.
Did he know she was 14? I don't know. I never asked him. I'm sure we'll get to ask him at some point.
Yeah.
But
if he wants to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he doesn't seem like the type of dude that wouldn't talk about shit.
Wow, 6 years. I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't want to be locked up for 6 minutes. Let alone, the longest I was locked up was a traffic thing. I didn't pay a ticket. Was that the one? Yeah. And I think I was in there for 12 hours.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. He said we shouldn't say that on camera because he was underage. So,
this past shit.
And it doesn't matter.
It's water under the bridge.
Everything in this is fiction. So I don't. For one, if the cops are really gonna fuck with me, they would have already done it. because I'm sloppy and I'm not really. So
Cops ain't thinking shit about us.
they
What the fuck are we doing? We
we
ain't
ain't
doing
got
shit.
no fucking money.
We ain't doing shit
They
to
want the
begin with.
dudes who are making big bank. That way they can steal that money for them, and they know that there's nothing in my house but plants. There ain't no cash. So in their heads, they're like, "Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Just some."
And it's
Loser.
not illegal to grow plants.
No, it's not. But
So-
it is illegal to give a minor fucking weed.
Oh yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, that's what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
he was saying that it's illegal to give minor weed. And he's
Yeah.
right.
He's
You
right.
shouldn't give a minor weed. I'm just saying this kid is.
There's different levels
Yeah.
of minor.
And I'm gonna give it to his mom, and if his mom hands it to him, it's not my fucking
You got
fault.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And a 12-year-old in today's times is like an 18 or 20-year-old.
I didn't say he shouldn't have been charged. I didn't say he shouldn't have got probation. I'm saying he shouldn't have done 6 fucking years
for that.
Yeah.
Nobody
I'm not
got
saying
pregnant.
he should have gotten in trouble, that there's not consequences for your actions, because there is.
There is.
Because if he did it to a girl that was way more innocent and way more, and it fucked her up, that's different. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about a dude who basically did some stupid shit when he was 20 and he lost 6 years of his life, or good 6 years of his life for it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be 30 and he's got no education already as it is. So what's he gonna do? Now he's got a fucking felony and he's not gonna fucking be able to do shit.
Damn.
Think about that. Most jobs you can't get if you got a felony.
You're right.
So he's gonna have to do, like, he's basically gonna be mowing lawns the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And,
or something.
And that's probably what he was gonna do anyway, because he didn't really have the ambition to be. I don't think he had the ambition to be more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying he should.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. You do what you do in life.
Yeah.
You do what you do.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah,
No,
blah.
I know there's consequences. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. There's definitely consequences, and he definitely should have got in trouble. But 2 years of probation, that seems more reasonable. Because he didn't rape the girl.
It was consented.
It was consensual.
Yeah, okay. That makes a big difference.
No,
although she was young, not
it
responsible legally.
So or even 30 days. Hit him with 30 days in jail.
I would have gave him 90 days.
Yeah, 90 days.
And then I gave him a year probation.
This fucker served 6 years in prison. Legit prison.
And that couldn't help you. Prison can't help you.
No, the way it's set up now, it's not made to help you. It's made to keep you in so they can keep charging you. There's a reason why he was in there that long.
Yeah.
Because they're getting every fucking dollar out of him they can.
When they privatize these prisons, they just don't give a fuck.
Oh, God. This fucking prison system
is...
it makes me want to leave.
Well, you know what I'm getting ready to do.
I know.
If I can. You know, I'm an old ass man. I'm hoping that I can do what I want to do, you know. As long as my health holds out. Health!
Feels... Because, again, you got to... How lucky am I that I didn't go to jail when I was younger? How lucky am I that I quit smoking weed?
When you did?
When I did. Because if I didn't, I'd probably be in jail. Because I had been pulled over multiple times for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And I can't smell weed. So I'd have never even known...
If your clothes smell like it, or the car smells like it.
Or you could smell the weed that was on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have any idea.
Yeah, well, I lucked up. I had a lot of lucky breaks that I never did any time in jail, other than for a traffic violation that I didn't pay a ticket or something. Like I said, I think I did 12 hours. But other than that, I was in jail one other time, but I was only in there for about 4 hours. Yeah, it was one other time, but I was only in there for 4 hours. My lawyer came me out.
No, I got handcuffed one time in my life. It was someone lit off fireworks, and it was like at the end of your block, not near the end of your block, in downtown Holly. And I'm over, like, because there's a festival going on, so, like, there's a bunch of shit going on. So I have to park way the fuck away from my work. So we're standing there getting ready to go fucking to the store, buy cigarettes, and go home for the night and get ready for tomorrow. And someone lights fireworks, and a cop comes in and whoops around and swoops back. And then he stops, and he's got to be across the street. far away. Like, it's good 500 feet.
Yeah.
And motherfucker just prances over like a motherfucker, walking over, grabs me, throws me in fucking handcuffs, and then walks me. And to understand, like, I understand my privilege because I literally told the dude every fucking F word. I literally was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I can't fucking run. Like, I saw you running. I noticed your fucking shirt. And then he told the other cop he noticed my pants because I was wearing chef pants that had mushrooms on them.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
With mushrooms all over.
Yep,
And then I had some, I don't know, a work shirt on. It was whatever. Maybe it was even a chef. No, it wasn't a chef coat because I would have left that. But he threw me in the back of the car. He talked to my buddy. He talked to the other cop, and they were like, "Yeah." I'm like, "How the fuck am I gonna run from here to there, motherfucker?"
And why would he put you in handcuffs to begin with? That's just that macho bullshit.
This dude pulled me over, walking 3 times, because I used to have to walk from one side of town to the other.
So he knew who you were.
Oh, not at that time.
Right. Oh,
after
but
that,
later on, yeah.
And again, he may not have,
because Holly ain't that big to begin with.
No, it's a small town. And he was a late night guy, so like I'd be over here partying or doing whatever, and I think I was of age. I wasn't of age, but whatever. And I'd walk home, and
he'd get you on the walk home.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Got an ID?"
They kill me with that. Got some ID?
Yeah, it's like, what the
Who are you?
And, it's just, I don't know, if I had weed on me at any given times, he probably would have thrown me in jail.
Probably. Oh, yeah, especially back then. You would have. You'd have been the talk of the town.
And the same with fucking the times I got pulled over in the cars. Because at that time, I was smoking weed. I just was too poor to ever have any on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never could afford to buy
enough to get caught with something. Yeah, you smoked it, it was gone.
It was gone, yeah. And then or the times I did have it, I was in a place where I was not going to get caught. I wasn't dumb enough to walk with it. But when I was working at ER and I was in my 20s, that was different. I probably would have had it on me all the time because I had money.
Yeah.
So instead of buying cigarettes or alcohol, I would have bought weed. So I would have definitely gone to jail because Waterford is where I got pulled over a lot.
I'm glad I started smoking weed instead of drinking. Really, because drinking is a bad road, especially when you overdrink a lot. It's a bad road there, buddy.
Damn, you were 16 with a 17-year-old? That must be nice. I was not. I definitely had sex with an underage girl. Didn't know she was. She lied to me, told me she was 18.
Yeah.
And she was 17.
She told a little lie. It was just a little teeny lie.
Yeah, I mean,
I never had sex with an underage, nothing. In fact, to be honest with you, I was victim of a couple of older women. I was. Right. They used me. Later on in life, you realize what went on. You say, "Oh, that bitch was using me."
Holy shit, we had 30 minutes.
Really?
That joint was pretty good, huh?
Yes, it was. All right, peoples.
I gotta get back to work.
Talk to you later.